Nintendo has answered the drought of big game companies creating new IPs in the form of Splatoon. When it was first revealed at E3 of 2014, a strong curiosity was developed. Splatoon is a third-person perspective shooter that does not involve bullets or any kind of killing. You take control of an Inkling, a creature that can transform from squid to kid and back. In kid form, you run around in humanoid form with a sort of super soaker weapon, able to shoot ink at your opponents as well as on floor and walls. This is all done with the kid form. However, in squid form, there is no shooting, but you can zip along quickly through your own ink on the floor and walls. You can also hop as well as use special abilities. Splatoon comes with a single player mode and an online mode. With single player, you're off to stop the Ictarians from evil doings with numerous Super Mario Galaxy S type levels, including going from platform to platform and getting to the end. Various bosses are in the game, which involves fun and innovating fights with your skills, abilities, and arsenals. Online mode is the real bulk of the fun, and will keep you playing long after the single player mode is done. There are two types of modes, regular battles and ranked battles. Regular battles, also known as Turf Wars, has one major objective, which is to get as much of your team's colored ink on the floor when the time is up. Very fun mode that, while easy to understand, gives plenty of strategy. Ranked Battle has a couple modes all on its own, the first being Splat Zones. In this mode, your objective is to control one or two zones for a set amount of time. The other is Tower Control, with the objective to ink a tower to make it move to the opponent's side and score. Rainmaker mode is very similar to Tower Control, but you carry the heavy object to score. Graphically, the game is very colorful and staying true to Nintendo's quality. Everything looks nice and clean, until the ink starts flying, of course. Ink physics seem quite well done too, accompanied by a very appropriate sound effect when you slide through it as a squid. Music is also very good, and fits the mood of the game and is quite distinct. The only real complaint I could find is that after playing online mode for a good while, you start to feel the repetitive nature of the limited amount of tracks. While this isn't bad as it seems, more tracks would be appreciated. Another questionable practice Nintendo is doing with Splatoon is having extra modes, items, and maps released throughout the release year, which sounds great that new features will be plentiful, however makes the first few months of its release a little bare bone. First month of its release, online only had one mode and 5 maps, which feels very short in content. After a few months in, another ranked mode was added, including more items and maps, making the online content a little more varied. This was most likely done either because these extra contents were not finished or the idea to keep the game active was appealing. Being short on content from the very beginning made some question Nintendo. Once most of these planned contents were added, the concern went away. Overall, Splatoon is very fun and very vibrant game that not only shows Nintendo still has that magic touch, but that it still is making new IPs and new gameplay that is foremost fun. This also adds a new fresh title to the shooter category that has been getting somewhat stale as of late. If you have a Wii U and especially like shooting games, this is the one to pick up. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more video game related content. Thanks for watching.